Oh my God.
Sunday Funday here again. With our bags in hand, we begin. Shopping spree till we can't stand. Time to craft with thread and pen. Got some fabric colors bright. Patterns that will bring delight. So until the morning light, everything just feels so right. Show our heart to everyone. Craft until the day is done. Sewing up a storm of fun. Sunday's never been so fun. Cut and stitch and start anew. Every project something new. Thread the needle, pull it through. Nothing we can't ever do. Bright and bold or soft and sweet. Every piece the one to me. Sewing dreams we can't retreat. In our world so incomplete. Show our heart to everyone. Craft until the day is done. Sewing up a storm of fun. Sunday's never been so fun. Got and stitch and start anew. Every project something new. Thread the needle, pull it through. Nothing we can't ever do. Show our heart to everyone. Craft until the day is done. Sewing up a storm of fun. Sunday's never been so fun.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's everybody? Welcome in, welcome in.
I'm good. How are you, Miss Sean?
Doing good. Can't complain. It's Sunday, start
All
of a
right.
new week. Got all the things going and done that I needed to. So it's going good. It's going good. How are you
All
today?
right. I'm good. I'm good.
All right,
I'm
let me
good.
say hello to people. You hear Miss Linda. Say
Hey,
hey
girl.
everyone. Say hey Miss Linda.
Hey,
Say
girl.
I had doggy training, manners 101 today. And I
Yes.
did so good. Say I learned how to do some things. I'm gonna have to show you my tricks. Show you my tricks.
She said she want a snack.
Right, probably. Hey, I had lots of them. So tell everybody, say bye, everybody. See you later.
Bye bye. Bye,
All right. So
honey.
Miss Leila, what you been working on this week?
Um, really nothing. I made some bread from scratch this morning. I want
Oh
to
my
learn how to
God,
make
how was
bread.
that?
It was good. I
I
made
bet that
three
had.
loaves.
Did
Hmm.
you? Oh my
Yep.
God. I bet that made your house smell so nice.
Yeah, it still smells good.
Mm,
Yeah, I enjoyed it too.
fresh bread sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. But
Uh-oh.
other than that, that's it. I'm just working on little projects. Ain't complete yet, but so I ain't gonna speak on that. But other than
Creative
that,
Notion.
what you working on? Uh,
So I've been doing a couple things. I'm looking at Creative Notions. Miss Beverly said she was having a hard time with the link. Did you get it, Miss Beverly?
I believe she did. I seen it up there
Okay.
earlier. She says I finally got it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I
Okay.
seen that. Mhm.
Okay. Welcome in, Miss
Yep.
Ann. That's right, Miss Ann. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please. Good afternoon, Ups Designs. Bias, Lady Bear, Angie, Jesse. Who else is in there?
Hey, hey.
SJ3. Hello. Can you answer a question about the sewing signs? Do the purple ones have glitter? So, no, ma'am. So the glitter. Here's what happened. The people that make the huge sheets of acrylic do not have a glitter in a huge sheet. So they have it in the smaller sheets. So I could potentially do a 10 by 10 in purple glitter, but because I didn't have the 20 by 20 in purple glitter, I didn't put it on the signs. I mean, on the site. So I do have those. So I made an amazing purple. I did not take a photo. It's all my fault. But it is in the mail. And once the person gets it, I'm going to ask her to send a picture of it because it is beautiful and the purple is gorgeous. So but so no, right now on my website it does not come in the glitter because I can't offer the 20 by 20. And so that's the biggest thing right now.
Can you do
I can do
11
a
by
10 I
11?
can do I can do a 10 by 10 in
Okay.
the purple glitter, but I can't do that. So the yeah, I can do a 10 by 10. The problem is I would have to create a whole nother product because my products won't allow me to if you pick if you pick 20 by 20, you can only pick these colors. Right. So I would have to add just a glitter sign, if you will, as a new product versus so I just didn't want to go through all that. I wanted to get it up there and out. So
Okay.
oh, you saw
Gotcha.
Hayes.
Yeah, I thought I seen somebody. I had to look twice. You didn't see how I look?
Uh-huh. Yes. Hey, Miss Marissa, welcome in. Oh, she said she loves fresh homemade bread.
Yes.
I know. So
It's good.
I
Yes.
I
Mhm.
did a lot this week. So I got all my signs out. I got everything that people have ordered is in the mail with the exception of a couple things. I did have an order for a pillow. Yes, Miss Ann, yours is on the way. Hopefully it'll be soon this week. You'll get it. I made this pillow right here and it's pink and green with grambling on it. Um, I also made, and that's actually someone's pillow. That's why I didn't pull it up too close. Um, I also made a little leather purse, and I'm just playing with it because I think I'm going to make it into a crossbody.
Excuse me.
But it
Oh
is
wow.
it
That's
is
nice.
blue. It's like a little clutch. But I'm thinking if I added some beautiful tulle here, so this was like my practice. So I think if I'm adding some beautiful tulle, I'm definitely gonna make it stiffer. And then I want to put like a magnet right here so that it closes and you just have your little clutch like that. The other thing I'm going to do is add some feet and a stiffener to the bottom so that it'll fit like that. And then but it's 100% leather, and I mean, it's so freaking cute. I just love it. So like little I'm going out on, I like quick and easy. You can just drop your stuff in here. It holds all the things you might need and you can go. So that's that those are the things that I did this week. Lots of things. So I also made this beautiful coin and oh my god, once my the person gets it, then I will post a photo, but I want to post it beforehand, so I'll definitely post it in the group. But yes, yes, yes. Miss Ann says she loves your hair, Miss Linda.
Thank you, Miss Ann.
um what else, what are you guys working on? Anybody working on anything fun? Hey, Miss Renee, welcome in. Okay, besides your bread, which oh, I wish I was closer because if I was closer, I'd be over there trying to get some bread. I'm just saying.
It's good. I let my son get a piece. I woke him up. I said, "Hey, taste this." To my mama, you been to the store? I said, "Mm-hmm." She said, "What you go get from the store?" I said, "Bread." He was eating. He said, "Oh, mama, this is good. What kind is this?" I said, "Mine." And then he
Oh
walked in the
wow.
kitchen and saw it to me. "Oh, you made it?" I said, "Yeah, I baked that. 3
Hmm.
loaves."
Yes, indeed. Ooh, Shay Shay, you finished all your tumblers. Congratulations. That's awesome. They
All
look
right.
so cute. The ones you showed were so cute. So you did a good job with your recreate doing
Mm-hmm.
the tumblers. So good job on that. Did you make anything like material wise or any of that? And I saw your question, Lady Bear. We'll get back to it.
You talking to me?
Uh huh. Yes, ma'am.
I'm working on a bag right now, so I only got it halfway put together, and I got to finish the other stuff. It's in the hoop, so to be
Okay.
continued.
Okay. Okay. Miss Ann says she had an unfinished she's finishing an unfinished quilt. Okay. Now, Miss Ann, you know that's on my list for this week. So after I complete the orders that I got today, I'm going to go through. I have 3 quilts that I need to bind. So I need to bind those quilts and get them out of here. And so I'm trying to do that up designs. I'm trying to learn how to work on my
Suture.
Sorrento knitting machine. Ooh, is Miss Linda Gray in here? Is that the machine she has? Because I think she has a knitting machine, but I'm not sure. I think she has some type of knitting machine.
Yes,
Um,
granddaughter. Yes, I think it is. Yes, it can be for you.
show me see. Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Kanaya wants to know: do you think a sewing machine duster is the beginner friendly? Yes, I picked up one. I'm not. I think it might be sweet pea. I mean, it is so beautiful, and I want to tackle that maybe this week.
Okay, so that sounds like it could be something. So Kanaya, you should um DM Miss Linda, and maybe y'all can work on it together or something like that. Um,
Hmm.
But let me tell you, so Lady Bear, today we're going to be doing another one of the biddy bags, but this time we're going to include a lining. So last Sunday we did the clear biddy bag. We used um, what's the name of the stuff?
Vinyl.
Vinyl fabric that is clear. So we use the clear vinyl, and but today we're going to use materials, but we're also going to have a liner. So same story, different technique. But it's a lot of the same things. We're just adding more. So that's what we're doing today. All right, Miss Linda. So, what fabric are you going to be using for your exterior of your biddy bag?
All this
Okay.
DT
Okay.
special.
All right. Now,
Oh
look. Do
no,
you?
I'm sorry, Hobby Lobby special.
All right.
Sorry.
Now, do you have a bag tag on there?
No, ma'am, I don't own the bag tag. Actually, I was talking to someone in Clubhouse about that about a week or two ago. So maybe I'll catch them about 1 o'clock tonight. Maybe they'll help me with that.
Yes. Well, and you know what? That's the thing. I forgot to show that. I did make those this week too. So I did make a
Thank
couple
you.
of bag tags, and they look like this. These are metal. And so I was able to engrave on them with my fiber laser. So I created several different ones. I have the long ones and the short ones. So the long ones are just square, but they're metal. And so when you're doing your quilts, when you're doing your bags, it's really, really good to have tags or label them. So that way you can know your products, especially when you're quilting. So as a quilter, you want to have labels for all your quilts and have that on the actual quilt. So it's very important to do that. Now, my exterior fabric is this. It is a vinyl. Sorry, I got it upside down. It is a vinyl, and so I like it. I mean, it's kind of on the thick side, but it's vinyl. Miss Linda, what are you using for your interior? You're on the mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. Hey,
Same
Donzel.
thing, inside and out. Hey, Donzel.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes,
see,
ma'am.
this is my interior. It's kind of like Starry Night. So
Oh,
I got the butterflies on the outside, and then
yeah, the
for my
daytime on the outside and the nighttime on the
nighttime on the
inside.
inside.
Okay.
And then I got this. I'm just using these as my little strap tags.
Hmm.
And then what color zipper are you using?
Hot pink.
All right, I'm using a coral to kind of
That's pretty.
play off of the coral in here. See that little
Hmm.
off of that. So,
It'll make it pop. Yep.
oh yeah, the hot pink is gonna make that pop for sure.
Hmm.
All right. So you ready to get sewing, guys? Any questions? Anybody have any questions? Anybody sewing along with us?
I was just about to ask that.
Because last Sunday we had asked about it, and everybody was like, "Can we do a part two?" So here we are with part two, and I'm biased. This will give you a good. This will give you a good show of how we put that zipper on first, because the first step that we're gonna do is to put the zipper on. Found quilts from old don't always have quilt labels. No
Mhm.
story for the quilt without it. That's so true, Miss Ann. That is so true. You got to have labels. Got to have labels. It makes a difference. It really makes a difference. I'm sewing along with the free pattern. Okay, okay,
Mhm.
SJ3.
Mhm. All right.
All right, so we're going to get started. Let's talk about what we have and what we need. Let me make sure I got enough light over here. All right. So there are a couple things we need. And now that y'all friend Honey has jumped in my lap, let me just tell you. All right. So we have our exterior fabric, we
Mhm.
have our interior fabric, we have our tabs, and then we have our
Zipper. Mhm.
zipper. But you will also need a pen or something to mark with, a lighter, because we're going to have to get these little frayers here on the edges. And then if you want to have a little scrunchie, or something to have it to hang off of your wrist, you're going to have one of those as well. And so that is all we need. So first, what we're going to do is let's prepare our tabs, because that way we get that out of the way. Then we'll prepare our then we'll work on a zipper. So what you'll need, oh, the other tool that you'll need is some double-sided tape. And
Mhm.
so what we're going to do first is take the double-sided tape and put a little piece in the center of our tab. So smack dab in the center of it, because we're going to be folding this over. Now, take your tab. And one of the things that, if you haven't learned yet with a lot of this stuff, is that the prep work takes a little time. So, making sure you have it cut out, making sure that you're ready with everything. Like I have an order for a crossbody bag. And with that crossbody bag, I'm telling you, before I sit down to sew, I double checked and checked to make sure I had everything cut out. Move back, little honey. And so you really want to do that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this into the center. And I may need another piece of double-sided tape. Uh-oh, Miss Linda, I lost your sound. Or did you go on mute?
I'm on mute. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I'm just on in mine, Miss Sean.
Oh, okay.
My
Okay.
tabs. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because we're folding in on each other, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So I got them 809, and then I got them I could just sew them.
Right. Now, the difference between what I'm doing and what Miss Linda's doing is because she's using fabric, she
Mhm.
is ironing hers. Because I'm using um
Vinyl. Mhm.
vinyl, I'm using the double-sided tape. And so I'm folding it
Mhm.
in. And so I have it folded in here, and then I will fold it again before we sew, but I'm just going to put a clip on here. And so this clip is going to hold it so that when we're ready to sew, it'll be ready to go. I'm going to do the same to my second piece. And then, you know what? So if I had used a 1/4 instead of that 1/8 tape, it would help. So I'm going to be smarter this time and use the 1/4, because that just makes it's thicker. It'll meet me in the middle on both sides, and I won't have to use two pieces of tape.
Mhm.
Sometimes you have to just make those decisions on the go. Literally. Literally.
Oh yeah, last week
Um,
was vinyl, so yeah, I want to see how the fabric one gonna come out.
Yep, last week we did the vinyl. All right. So the next step after you move these in and get it folded into the center is we're just going to we're going to sew it down the edge. And I normally sew the open edge first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come back and sew the other side. So it will
Okay.
get 2 stitches down, but make sure you do a quick back stitch and then keep going. So I am folding this down. Then I'm going to fold it in half and put a clip on it. So again, I normally do my open ends. Now this is pretty thick for me with this vinyl. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to adjust my stitch length, because what happens is when you're sewing, and the reason for adjusting my stitch length is this is thick. So because of the thickness, when the needle goes down through the material and it comes back up, if it's small, it will, if it's a shorter stitch length, it will only go down so far and back up really quickly. If you extend the stitch length, then it will make sure that it closes it. And so that's very important when you're doing something like this, to make sure based on the thickness. And you can always use a test piece of material if you don't want to, as we're cutting this, you save your little pieces of scrap and those could be used as your test material.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's very important to do that. So I increased my stitch length to 3 because this is very thick. And we'll see how it does. So the other thing that I learned a while back is if you start your needle in the down position, when you have thick materials like this, it also helps when it makes that first stitch. It's not so taxing on the actual machine. So that way you don't have to really worry about it. So make sure that's in slow motion. Oh, I forgot I got on shoes again. Wait, is my sewing machine even on? It might not even be. It was not on. Oh my word. Okay, now we're ready. I'm like, it's not going. Okay, we'll see how this looks. Okay, it looks good. So now I'm just going to sew the other side, clip off these little pieces because the thread is always there. Anybody have any questions? Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sean of Geaux Savvy Designs, and I have with me Miss Linda of Crafting Cousins. If you are new to the channel, we are here every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central doing some kind of project. Our plan is to um, try to list out the projects and get them out there a little bit earlier in case you all want to join us so that you can do that. And then also we are we have a Facebook group. So if you haven't joined us, please join. There should be a link in the description, as well as just having some weekly chats. So we'll be coming on with our with some weekly chats to just kind of see what people are working on and show you some of the things that we're working on. Because I tell you, Miss Linda and I are always working on something, and I have all the orders I think that are that I'm normally working on. So we always have something going on. All right, Miss Linda, how's your tabs? You done with them? I'm quite sure she is. Y'all know how she do.
Yes, ma'am. I sure am. My needle, my thread just came out, but yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm done
awesome.
with the tabs. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so our next step is to move our tabs out the way. We got them done. So tabs are done. Now we will move them out the way and we will start working on our zipper. Now I went ahead and put my zipper on. And the reason why I did that was because I want to make sure that I had it lined up right and all that. So I have my zipper on. Miss Linda, is your zipper on or no?
Yeah, this is a Wally World special.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna try to leave it on. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is you have your main fabric, which is the outside, facing up. Then we're going to take some double-sided tape, and I like the thin double-sided tape at this point,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to put that on our zipper tape. And you want to kind of get it. So you'll notice that my zipper tape is way longer than my fabric, and it's done like that on purpose because I want to make sure I have enough room and I have enough for the entire thing as we're stitching. So once we do that, we take this off and we turn it face down. Now what you really need to do is, after we do that, we're going to line it up with the top edge, so edge to edge, but your zipper will be facing downward.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in mind. The zipper will be facing downward. All right, so top to top, zipper facing down, and then you stick it to your piece. Now I'm gonna tell you what I want to do. I'm gonna pull this out of here because the zipper is in the way. So we're gonna pull it right on out the way here. Now, the next thing we need to do is put another piece of double-sided tape right here at the top of your zipper tape. Let me make sure I'm not missing any questions. No,
Uh-oh.
no.
You said at the
What's wrong?
top of the zipper. You said at the top of the zipper tape?
Yes, ma'am.
Here or here?
Up at the top.
Okay.
Up there. Yep, at the top. So
Gotcha,
see
girl.
see
Mm-hmm.
see where that one is? I put it right there at the
Gotcha.
top. Yes, ma'am. Now, here's what we're gonna do, because it's like I'm all about saving some time, and this is gonna help us save time. So, and I just noticed because I touched the tape that my tape was not, it was a little bit over. So what we're going to add to this piece is one of our linings. So you're going to grab one piece of your lining and you're going to turn it face down. Yeah, face down. So you're going to, your face is going to go straight down on top to top. And now you have 3 pieces together at that top. So you'll have, this is the back of my fabric.
Face down.
Yes, ma'am. Face down, all 3 pieces. And you'll see here shortly what happens when it's face down. Oh, Miss Ann says she loves making zipper pouches. All right, so now the next thing we want to do, if you have a zipper foot, you can use your zipper foot. If not, you can just use your regular foot. And you want to stitch on the 1/8 inch.
Oh, I don't know what that is, Miss Shawn. So I'm gonna guesstimate.
So which foot do you have on?
I got the white foot on the
Teflon?
Yes.
Okay,
I didn't even think about changing. I should have changed it.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
With the Teflon foot, just set your foot right on the edge. If you set the foot that's on your right on the top of your zipper pull, so on that edge. So on the edge of all 3 things, make sure that foot's there, and you'll be right at 1. You should be right at 1/8.
Gotcha.
And then just don't forget to backstitch, but sew straight across. So I need to move mine up a little bit. So don't forget to backstitch.
Gotcha.
And you backstitch at the end too. All right, so now we got that all stitched up, and if you can see here, it looks really good. It's stitched up here, stitched up there.
Yes.
Now, what you want to do is we're going to take the material that we have as well as our zipper, and we're going to flip it over. So we're going to flip
This is
it
the one.
over.
Flip it over, face down.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am. And so now you're going to
Oh.
you're going to press that. You're going to see once you get your zipper, have your zipper facing you,
Mm-hmm.
press it all down. And now we're going to top stitch across the
Hey,
top.
honey.
Say
Honey says she's
hello.
helping. She says she's
Mm-hmm.
helping.
She's my little helper today. Say I'm trying to get a bird's eye view of what's going on up here.
She said, "Is that for me? I'm gonna have it
Mm-hmm.
all over the house."
So now you just top stitch across, and then that will secure this down. I know she got a treat bag for training. Look at her.
She said she need a new one now, honey.
Don't forget to back stitch. All right, so now we got our little top stitch done. Looks good, looks clean on the back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same to the other side. Now, what I have to do, because I moved my zipper, is pull this zipper over here in the middle. So you need to pull the zipper in the middle. Now, here's the thing, because I'm leaving my zipper pull on here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clip. You can do one of two things. You actually could make a stitch across here if you'd like. So you could put a stitch right across here to secure it, or you can just do it with a clip. And so I'm going to just use a clip.
Would that be to stop the zipper from coming off?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because as we're moving right now, we're kind of shaking it and jiggling it, but we want the zipper to stay open. So
Okay.
now we're going to flip this over. Well, nope, facing up, facing up. So the first thing we're going to do now is so we got this still facing us again. Everything's facing us. The zipper's turned up. The face of the outside of the bag is also turned up. Using our tape, we're going to put some at the very top of this other zipper, or the other side of the zipper pull.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we are going to bring up to the top our bottom piece. So we're going to bring the bottom to the top, literally. And we're going to line it up with the top of our zipper pull. And so tops to top. And it's going to look like this. You got your zipper pull, and you got the back side. You're going to be looking at the back side of your fabric. And it's the main piece, the main outside piece.
So I'll be looking at my stabilizer. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So now we're going to take another piece of our tape, the double-sided tape, and put that on top of this outside piece here.
Right here. This is
at the very top. So we're going to do tops to top again.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. This is fun.
I know, I like making these bags. Once you get them and you start making them, oh my word, you can just sit there and make so many of them. And if you haven't seen already, Jess actually has templates for these. So if you're not good at cutting, you could actually order her templates, and she has acrylic templates for these.
Okay, which way
All right.
is going down?
So the next thing, yes, ma'am. So it's gonna be just like before. Your wait, is it right? Is that right? Hold on. Yes. So your
Lining
is going to be facing you. So the right side is up. Yes, ma'am. And so tops to top again, you're going to line it up
Okay.
all the way. So all three pieces should, our front piece should be the sandwich, the middle, in the middle. And then after that, we're going to stitch on 1/8 again. But make sure you move that zipper pull out the way because you don't want to hit it.
Uh-oh.
You got it kind of like in the middle. Do you have it kind of like in the middle?
Yeah, I'm finna do that now and put some tape on it because you know how this Wally World Special be moving too much.
Mm-hmm. And so then you want to top stitch on it. Right. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Craftable Things. Welcome in. Miss Ann said, bless her heart, so cute. Yes. Okay, so now don't forget to backstitch. Because that's very important. That is going to secure. It's going to secure it. Now I'm gonna tell you what I just thought about. The other side, we're gonna have one side with a we'll have one side with a top stitch and another side without. I'm trying to figure out how we could top stitch that other side. We could just turn it inside out. Oh, I know. So okay, so don't take your zipper off, but push it as far as you can and put a if you don't have a stopper down on that end, put a clip on that end and then flip it inside out real quick, and then we'll double. We'll don't want to move. All right, I know. Yeah.
All right, I got you. All right,
see how I have it? Yep, and then top.
I got you.
Double top stitch on it.
Got you.
So then you want to top stitch, but make sure you have something to hold that because you don't want to lose.
Well, this is a whole full zipper, Miss Shawn.
Okay, that's true. So I don't have a full zipper. I cut mine from a zipper tape. And so if you have a zipper tape, you want to hold it there so it's not falling off. And so what you're going to do is top stitch straight across. And then once we top stitch, we're going to turn it back inside out. Now, if you do craft shows or you do some type, if you sell things, this is a great little item to add to your catalog for selling items, especially for if you want to do a clear one. You know, parents will love the clear ones. Okay, so now when you flip it inside out again, pull your zipper to the middle. And see, I'm going to have a clip on both ends of mine because mine is completely open and I don't want it falling off. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our inside. So the inside here, we're going to pull that together and we need to match it side to side. So we're going to hold the edge to edge is what I would call it.
Are we doing material facing each other?
Yes, ma'am. Right sides together. Now, here's what we have to do. And listen to me good. We are going to leave a 2-inch opening because that is how we're going to have to turn it. So because of that, you can get you a ruler or you can use, like, a lot of the sewing machines actually have a ruler on them. And you want to take your pen and you just want to see where the halfway marks are and put you 2 inches in the middle. Just mark off 2 inches because that's where you're going to start and stop your sewing so that you leave it open. Now, we can clip these because we need to hold it together. So you got to hold it together. So I would clip them. Put a couple of clips on here. Just open your zipper up halfway. Yes, ma'am. And then flip. Well, we opened it up halfway before to do the top stitch. Um, but now we have it on the inside. Mine doesn't have a zipper in because I use zipper tape. All right. Once you have that, Miss Linda, and you've marked off, once you've marked off your thing, then we're going to start and stop at each line. So you're going to start on the edge, sew to the line. Don't forget to backstitch, and then start on the edge, stop at the line, and then that's all we need to do for this for right now. Oh, I just took off all my things. Jesus. Keep the clips, Lord. Keep the clips.
We're doing a half an inch. What are we doing?
So this is on the 1/4 inch. So you can do a 1/4 inch here. And you know what? I need to change my stitch length because I had increased it because my fabric was thicker. Now I can go back to my 2 because it is not. Make sure nobody has questions. Nope. I still have on shoes, guys. I am not used to sewing with shoes on. What happens when you sew in the house? So now all I do is stop, and then I'm gonna start back on this. Is we're gonna take. Let's take this part first. So we're gonna take this, and we're going to take our exterior piece. We're going to fold it into our zipper. So we're going to fold it down into the zipper. So it's up like this now, but we're going to fold it flat into the zipper. But first, before we do that, I've just thought of something we didn't do. We got to find the center of this bottom part. So take your exterior, squeeze it till you get the center, and then we're going to clip. Oh, that took my just a tiny bit out of here. And so this little bit, it should cause a V. So if you clip just a little bit and see right here, it caused a little V. So this is where I'm going to know where my center is.
Okay, gotcha.
And so we're going to do the same on the other side.
Are we closing the zipper at this time?
We're getting ready to. Yes, ma'am. Not yet, but we're getting ready to. All right. So once you have that V, the next thing you want to do is take the V and center it with your zipper tape. Mm-hmm. And right now, you're just doing it for the top part. And then once you do that, you see how we have a seam down here? You want to take that seam and have your seam meet. Yep, you want to have your seam meet the back side of your zipper. So then you'll have it kind of sandwiched like this. Now here's the tough part because we just did all this. We can't forget our little tab. So grab a tab. Grab a tab.
So at this time, we're working with the outside lining, not the inside lining, right?
So we're doing both. So outside and inside should be squished together like a sandwich.
Oh, let's pray.
So you see how you have your outside. If you want, go ahead and add a clip to the outside to hold it.
Yeah, I already got the clips on the outside. I didn't know we was doing the inside too, but go ahead on.
Yeah, so we're gonna do one big sew. So hold on, we're not done. So once you bring what you're doing is you see your seam where we had where we sewed it together and you got the opening.
Yes, ma'am.
So take that seam and match that seam with the middle of your zipper pull. So okay. Mm-hmm. Then you add that into your clip. So add that into the clip on both sides. Now, the next thing we have to do is take one of our tabs. We're going to fold that tab in half. And then we're going to slide it in. So when it's folded in half, you got your little rounded part. You're going to slide it into the center where that zipper is. So on the zipper side, slide it right off in there. You're going to need a clip. You want to push it in there. Right? towards. So it's if you're putting it on the same side that you have your exterior. So it goes on the exterior side. And then add a clip to hold it. Now you have options. So either you can add both tabs, which we are going to do. Hey Denzel, hey DB, welcome in. So we're going to do this exact same thing on the other side. Now for me, this part of the zipper is open. So what I'm going to do is just kind of straighten it up and make sure I know where my center is. I'm still going to have my little V meet the center of the zipper tape.
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Okay.
And then have my seam meet the center of the zipper tape. I'm going to put me some clips on here. And then after we clip it, then we're going to add our little tab. And then after that, so the tab, again, we fold it in half. And the raw edges, which is this, are sticking out. But we're putting it on the side where the teeth of the zipper is facing up.
Okay.
And then we're going to clip that and we'll be ready to sew. How's it looking, Miss Linda?
It's good over here.
Okay. So now, because this is thick, mine is thicker, I'm going to increase my stitch length just by a little bit. But what we want to make sure that we do, we're going to be sewing on a 1/4 inch seam. But when we're going over the hump for our tab, we want to go back and forth a couple of times over that so that it'll stay. Because if you don't, then when someone's pulling on it, they may pull it apart. So you want to make sure that that remains. Now, before you do this, make sure that your zipper is still somewhere in the middle. So it's not very close to this edge or very close to this edge. It's somewhere in the middle, and mine is somewhere in the middle. So you can shake it just to make sure. Now, when you start out with the 1/4 inch seam, and you don't forget to backstitch.
Are we doing it down the sides right now?
So yes, and when you say down the sides, you mean across this edge down here? So across
on the
here?
sides. Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. So we're about to
Yes,
do
ma'am.
that on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I have to take my shoe off because I really can't sew with my shoes on. All right. So don't forget to backstitch. All right, so now this is quite a hump for the machine, so I'm going to change my stitch again.
I'm changing that before because I have a problem with that.
Yeah, it's not liking this. I think you know what? I just thought about something. With this being vinyl, I actually could make mine off. And so what I'm going to do, instead of having mine on top of each other like that, I'm going to spread it out and kind of have it like a little V. So it's going to look like a little V. Did you get the message I sent you? Oh, okay. She's talking to her. Okay. So I'm going to make it look like a little V, and that's just going to help with the bulkiness of this. And that way I'll be able to go back and forth and it won't be as difficult as it seems to have been struggling. See, that made it much easier. And then some people have this thing called a hump jumper, which will help to go across things like this. So now I'm going to do that one more time because I really want to make sure that stays, because that is pretty thick. All right. So now we'll do the other side. And I'm going to change this little one to the same way. I'm going to, instead of having it straight on, I'm going to make it look like a little V off to the side. So that way, because like all of our machines are not meant to sew certain thick materials, but there's a way we can help it. So, and this is a way to help the machine to get through the thick material. And this one definitely will. I just have to have it. You have to have it on the right settings. But for this thing like this, yeah, I'm gonna proceed with caution and all right. So here's what we have to do next. So now what we want to do is cut off these edges. So if your zipper tape is long and things like that, now's the time to cut that stuff off, trim it up. And then we will also take, and you can burn some of those edges so that they won't fray and things like that. And so burning the edges on the edge of your zipper tape just keeps it from sliding. It keeps it from fraying. And I have to be careful because I got vinyl too up in here. So it melts it all. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to flip this bag. So we got to open up our zipper, this little 2-inch opening. So we got to open the zipper. And then, so what we're trying to do is put our outside into the inside.
This hole is mighty small for 2 inches.
I know, but it'll do it. It'll do it. It'll do it. Let's see what Miss Ann say. Because you think about it, if it was 5 or more, you wouldn't sew it at all. So here's what you do, Miss Linda. Push it from, oh, I got all these little threads. Let me get that. Push it from a corner. So pull a corner through it first and then pull it through.
Let's see. This thing say the devil is a liar. Okay. Baby.
It'll do it.
Girl, I don't see how you do this. Ugh.
Take it from one corner and then pull it through.
I got that corner, yeah.
So you got to push it from the back. I know.
This corner right here might be a little overweight because it's stuck.
Not an overweight corner.
Yeah. I tell you what, I think I'm finna put some heat to this because you know it's the stabilizer too.
Yes, but well, I'm about to say we're still gonna have to sew this some more because to close up this opening, right? So technically, if you need to, you could open it up a little bit more if that's gonna help. I'm having the same issue because it's vinyl that I got over here. I'm gonna have
to. Well, you working with vinyl, of course. Yeah, there you go. I just snipped a little. There we go. All right, we got it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut a little piece too. So that probably should have been like 2.5 inches versus 2. Because that is something. I got to get my little bitty scissors. All right, let's see. Bentley, hey Bentley.
Oh, you heard him. I tried to mute it.
Yep.
He's fussing at Eric. Look at he here. Okay, yeah, he hears you. She's not talking to you. No,
Hey, Miss
just don't
Now,
talk.
welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. For those of you who are just joining us, we are working on what's called a biddy bag. And if you haven't seen the pattern, it is in our Facebook group. It is by Jess from Okla Roots. And I love her patterns. She's such a cool lady. Um, so you should check it out if you want to make some of these. And they're really quick. So as soon as I get my flipped in or out on the other
Okay, so you
side.
didn't tell me we got two flips.
Yeah, we have two flips. I'm about to tell you that. I'm not done with the first flip, ma'am.
Okay, well, I'm finna put some heat to this and see if I get this flipped.
Did you get the first flip?
Yeah, I got it, but you know, Walmart special is stuck.
Mm. So I'm still
Mm-hmm.
doing my first flip because what you have to do first, guys, is get that inside into the bag. And then when we're flipping it over again, we're flipping everything at once. So now you should have your bag should show the interior, and it's going to be very important before you try to flip it out again that you have pushed all those corners out, because here's what happens. We're going to need those corners in order to make our box. So, Miss Linda over there being fast, she done flipped it over. I don't know that she
No,
did
I'm
all her
not. I'm
corners
still
yet.
I'm still trying to poke my corners out.
Oh, okay.
See,
She said, baby, she got you with the
doing
two
two flips.
flips.
No good. No good and well. Arthritis setting in.
Oh Lord,
Mm-hmm.
not
All
arthritis.
right,
Okay,
I got
so
my one flip.
here's what happens. So you see how flat this is. Now, if you wanted to leave it like this and you just wanted a little purse card pouch or something, you could leave it like this, but we don't want it like this. So what we're going to
She said
do
we don't
now,
want it like this.
yeah, we want a box. We want a little boxy bag. So not a this look like it could be a little coffin bag. We don't want that. All right. So
Oh,
what we're gonna do now is we're going to leaving our inside upright. We're going to flip it again. This time we're not going back through the hole. We're just going through the material. So when we flip it out, it should have your interior showing. And you got to make sure again, got to push those corners, push those corners. Corners are important because that's how we make our box. So now the second flip is we're now going to see our external material, and we've actually put now the interior into the bag. Now I'm tell y'all. So remember, the one that we did last week, we didn't have to do all of this because it was clear. And if you don't want an internal fabric, you don't have to do that.
uh-oh. Okay.
All right. So what happened? Do you see your pretty inside on the outside?
Yeah,
Sound like you got a butt.
got you.
So that's it. What's going on with your? What happened with
Well,
that?
we had to put the tab in. It's laying down, so I got to go take it all the way back to the flip. Take that loose
Oh,
and stitch it down because of the tab.
wait a minute.
Girl, this is gonna be my bag. See,
I'm trying to think what happened there.
when I got ready to put the tab in, you know,
Uh
remember you
huh.
told me I had to have the zipper open. It
Uh
laid
huh.
flat and it sewed flat instead of, how could I do it? It sewed
Oh,
flat instead of over the way it's supposed to be. But I'm finna fix this.
okay.
But here's a
So
new toy
yeah,
for you.
so it should have been flat but facing you is what you're saying, because you have to pull it together. That's why I remember I had mine pinned at the end so that they wouldn't move. Okay, I get you. I get you. I see what you're saying. So now here's the next step that we have to do.
Okay, go ahead.
So what
Hmm.
we have to do next is we're going to take and we're going to push our center in just a little bit, and we're going to stitch close this opening. So you're going to move that inside out of your way just a little and stitch your opening together.
Inside lining opening, right?
We're just the inside lining opening is what we're about to stitch together now.
Okay, so I'm finna pop this out of here.
And if you are a hand stitcher and you like to hand stitch, you could do that too. I'm not. I won't be. I'm gonna do it with the machine. And so the way Miss Linda has hers with all fabric, that makes it washable if you needed to wash it or something like that.
Yeah, Bentley, it's gonna be washable.
Really, like, what am I gonna do with that, ma'am? You're gonna put some treats in it. Gonna put some treats in it. Good thing is the little bag is squishy, and I gotta change my seam allowance. I mean my seam. Yeah, not my seam allowance. I gotta change my stitch back to 2 because this is very light fabric here. Now the good thing is this thing is so tight that, yeah. You have to be careful. I'll make sure I didn't stitch this to the doggone. No, I didn't. Okay. All right. So our next step is to box our corners. So what we want to do is we definitely want to push out, make sure all of our corners have a point. In the pattern, she gave us a little guide to be able to mark your points. Now I got to find some chalk because I would have gotten a blue. I need something that's going to look white. So let's get a white or silver. All right. So with her little guide, it's not going to be much because all we're going to be doing is stitching across our point. So make sure that your point is pushed out. If you have to get a stiletto, be careful with that. But a purple thing would be the thing that works the best. And let me grab a purple thing right here. And so this is a purple thing. It is what it says. It literally is purple, and you can push out the corners. Make sure you have a really good corner. There. Hey, Miss Mary.
Hey, Miss Mary.
All right. So now what we want to do is if you have the pattern, you can take, and I don't even know what I did with my little square because I did cut it out.
Well, I'm using the one from last week. The ones that was cut out, the 1-inch ones that was cut out.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
My template. Yeah, that's my template.
Okay. So I'm going to use this. And what she gave us was a little thing. And so you're going to mark at the base of that. And that's where we're going to sew. We're going to sew straight across. That is not writing. I'm going to, let's use. Shay, I got a pink chalk pen thing here. So let's use this little pink. And so you're just going to go straight across. And they're going to do that on all 4 sides. And with her template, you could actually just
a pink thing.
Yes, there is a pink thing. There is a pink thing. I do have one. There was a set of colorful ones, and there was a pink thing inside of there, but the name of them are all purple things. So you draw your line, and then that's going to be our stitch line once we do that. And then that's what's going to cause our box to happen.
I want to see how you doing this because we already closed up already. So shouldn't we have made this box already?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. So I'm pressing it down, and all we're gonna do is sew across my little the mark that I made. Now, because of the thickness of this, I have to change my stitch length again. Now, this is also a really good scrap buster. So if you're looking for something to make out of some of your scraps, this is one of those things that is also a great scrap buster. I'm gonna go back a couple of times there. And so all I
Let me
did,
see
Miss
what you did.
Linda, so straight across.
Oh,
What happened?
nothing.
Oh, okay.
You want me to just sew across there?
Yes, ma'am.
What we're doing, a
The,
1 inch?
well, that was part of the thing. So on her little
My
tab thing,
pattern has raw edges on the inside. What about yours? Um, the only raw edge I have, SJ3, is the sewing when she told me to sew the whole clothes.
yeah, the interior clothes.
Okay, I got you, Miss Shawn. I got you. I got you.
Okay. So yep. So now, and she said her pattern has raw on the inside. It
Oh,
should.
she probably used bias. Yeah, she probably. No, it shouldn't. No. Mm-mm.
Because once you flip it inside out, it should be as clean as this.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only raw edge you'd have would be where you flipped it. Wait, she says she's using a. Is it? I wonder if her pattern, because I think she was using a different pattern than what we're using.
Yes, ma'am. That's what she said.
Okay. All right.
All right, I'm gonna try that. What you said. Hey.
Look, every time I'm going through and I'm working across my edges just to make sure that I got the edge right. Now I'm gonna have to look at the pattern because I don't remember if she actually cut that off or she left it. I think she left it. Well, maybe she cut it off.
I don't know. Let me go ahead on. So I got it. I got the right side up, and
Yes,
I got
ma'am.
the four corners. I'm just gonna stitch right across that line. Is that what you're saying?
That is it. You
Gotcha.
stitch right across the
Mhm.
line. Yes, ma'am. Don't forget to back stitch.
Yes, ma'am. You got it.
Yep, she didn't cut them off. So after you do that, then you turn the bag back inside out. I mean, right side
Hold
out.
on.
What happened? You're supposed to be going at an angle.
Mm. So why did you tell me that I have to sew up my hole?
What do
Yeah,
you
you
mean?
said, Linda, don't forget you got to stitch up your hole on the inside.
I sewed up my hole too. Because when we finish this, the bag is done. Once we can do these edges, the bag is done, and we're just gonna flip it inside out. You're not gonna be going through the hole again. You just flipping it inside out. Got it?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I got you. I'm gonna
Yeah,
need
you're
some coffee. Not coffee, some tea or something.
not gonna be going back through the hole anymore. The hole is done.
I got you.
There shouldn't be a raw edge on the outside. Yep, there are no raw edges. Okay.
All right.
Push it out. Push it out.
Gotcha. 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 Gotcha.
I don't know why I feel like I should have clipped this.
Clip your ends off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do once because I realized where you at. You at flip 1. I was at flip 2 trying to fix that zipper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at the
So yeah.
end.
Mm-hmm. So I remember because I was over there trying to fix that darn zipper. It's all broke up. I mean, all twisted up.
Okay.
It's okay though. I got you. I understand a little bit of English.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because I definitely feel like it would make my bag,
Yeah, because you're using leather, so
yeah,
it'll make it a more you know.
boxier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my pinking shears to give it a little decoration in case somebody touches it.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it. Honey gonna have that. Mm.
This is not her bag. Sure, it's not.
Okay. We'll see next week.
No. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. This is not for Miss Hunty.
Mm-hmm. We shall see. Yeah, they're right back.
This little bag is thick. Okay. So now let's turn it inside in. I really like this material for the inside. It's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Anybody say anything? I have right. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging in there with us. We are making a boxy bag tonight. These are they call itty bitty boxy bags. They're super cute. You can use them to take with you anywhere. It can be used for the kiddos. It can be used, guys or girls, just to hold stuff on with. You can make them more masculine by the fabric that you use. So it doesn't have to be for girls, just girls. It could be for anyone. And then the other thing that you can do, which my box ain't so boxy, I'm trying to figure out why.
That's how mine was last week. It's more like a briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
It's skinny, like.
Yeah. I don't know. But it's still cute though. I'm gonna have to play with it because I made some before and they look like boxes. Like the one last weekend definitely looked like a box. But with this interior, I feel like something's missing. Okay, but I still like it and it's done. And the only thing I'm going to add to this is my little bungee, which I really like the bungees because that means I got a pouch that I can put on my wrist and keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were gonna put some stuff in here, if you get ready to do your shop hop, just put that one credit card you're gonna shop with, your ID, you ready to go. I can use it for a coin purse. Deb, you sure can, Miss Mary. You can use it for a coin purse. But yep, that's what it looks like. Yes, Issachar thread is great. It is great. I like Issachar thread. So what's everybody else working on tonight? Anybody working on anything? So here we go. Okay, Miss Linda, I know you were doing some catch up over there. You had to go reset your
No,
zipper. You did
this is
reset
what
your
I
zipper?
got. Mm, I put a stitch in him, and he hang on, he hang on. He don't. It's okay. Bentley gonna end up with this anyway.
See, that was the plan. You trying to get Honey one. Honey don't need she don't need one.
All right, let me see something.
Oh, you're welcome, Jess.
All right.
Jesse.
Um, I don't know where the box part come in at, but
Mm-hmm.
this might be good for um um feminine hygiene or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It still could be a
Oh,
coin purse. Cause
yeah,
mine look the same way as yours. So I gotta figure it out. Cause like last week though, and I don't have mine from last week because it's already shipped. Last week really does look like a box.
yeah. Last week's on do,
Mm-hmm.
but this one is special need. Hmm.
Right. It's a little flat. Mine's a little flat. I'm gonna make it again. And I'm going to see.
Thank you, Jesse.
Um yeah, I kinda like it though. I really like it.
Okay, she's using a zippered box pouch pattern by Shabby Fabrics.
Oh, okay. Okay. That is cute. So I mean, I love the material. I think the vinyl is good.
Good night,
Okay,
Miss
Miss
Ann.
Ann. She says planted herb. Ooh, and lettuce radish tomorrow. That's gonna be nice.
I'm supposed to be planting tomorrow too. Mm.
And starting tomatoes and pepper seeds tomorrow. Ooh, Miss Ann's gonna have a really nice garden. But see, I like it. I really like it. Not bad at all. And
Thank you, Miss
it's not
Ann.
once you start, thank you, Miss Mary. Once you start looking at the differences, it comes out really cute. I still like it because it definitely can hold some things. You know, see how
Let's see.
thick this tape is.
Oh, here we go. A nice keychain for it.
See my tape. That tape fits in there. So as thick as this tape is, it fits in there. So you can
Hmm.
have quite a bit of stuff in there. A little change, some cards, because this is a nice little Scotch tape thing. So this, yeah, it's pretty nice size. So
All right,
yeah,
there
and
you go.
it looks good. Oh, you put you a wristlet on it. I
Hmm.
like that. That looks good.
It's a court wristlet.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
I used a sewing machine zipper pull, which that's why it can't be honey. She cannot have it.
Oh, see there, hater. You knew it was for her before you put that zipper pull on it.
Nope, I did not. Was not
Yes,
for
you did.
her.
Whatever.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
No. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. We
Thank
did
you.
a bitty bag today. And so this bitty bag is our little mini bag. It was part two. Really, really good. Mini bags can be for babies. It really could be, Dunzel. So like if you were going somewhere and you take your baby's pacifier or something like that, it's a good little pacifier
Or
purse
extra
too.
one. Hmm.
An extra
Or
one.
extra one.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. You can put
Maybe their
some wipes.
medicine, a pacifier. Hmm.
Wipes or something like that. And for your teens and tweens, this is good for personal hygiene things.
Hmm.
An asthma pump if they're carrying their asthma
Hmm.
treatment with them. It could be, many uses,
Yes,
many
ma'am.
uses. So
Thank you for
here
coming,
you.
Miss Ann. Mhm.
Yes, thank you, Miss Ann. Happy planting tomorrow. Okay. Miss Linda, what else? What else is on the agenda? We did our little cute purse,
Yeah,
pouch, mini bag.
yeah. I think the only thing, next thing on the menu for me probably is a nap, but that's about it. But I need to get something to
Okay.
eat first. I ain't
Okay.
cooked
Okay.
today,
Hey, but you made that bread. You made that bread.
and it tastes good with a little bit of peanut butter on it too, y'all. Ooh, I'm sorry, but yes,
Oh, thank you, DB. Sure. So, yes,
thank
guys, if
you.
you haven't already, please give
Kleenex.
us a
You're right,
thumbs
Miss
up.
Mary.
That's
Kleenex.
right. We can
Mm-hmm.
put the little bitty
Little
Kleenexes in
small.
here.
Oh yeah, let's see. Rashawn, don't you got one around you?
No, no, I don't have a small Kleenex anywhere that I can see.
But I do. Girl, these is it was an 8 pack at Walmart for $2, girl. When I saw that,
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed the 3 packs because the grandkids when you're traveling,
Mm-hmm.
especially your BFF, she's always got a cold.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Hey,
It fits in there, doesn't it?
yes, it
Okay.
does.
Okay. Yep. A Kleenex pack will fit in there too. So there you go. Lots of
You can still put your credit
usages.
card and some more money in there, cash. I don't carry
Mm-hmm.
cash, but cash, your contacts, no
Mm-hmm.
contact solution, juice, or whatever y'all call it. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good. Lots of usages for the little pouch. So yes, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And we also have a community group.
Oh,
Oh, am I? Yes, Dozelle. I hadn't even noticed. That's so awesome. Thank you for shouting that out. But guys, please take a look. There's lots of little things like this that you can do if you're planning on doing some gifting, or even if you're planning on selling. So these will be little cute things that you can sell. And just, if you think about the fabric, then the different fabrics you can have for boys or girls, and kind of just go from there. But there's a lot of that that's available. So yes, I appreciate you all for being here. Miss Linda, thank you for coming on
thank you
and
for
playing with
having me.
us.
Thank you for
Look,
having me. And
did you have
you
a good
gave me an
birthday?
idea just now. I got all that graduation stuff that's coming up, right?
Uh-huh.
If I could find this vinyl in graduation, um,
Oh
vinyl,
yeah.
yep.
Yes.
But I would make it just a little bigger, and I would do the graduation key fob. Hmm.
Uh-huh. Yep. There you go. There you go. That's a really good idea. Fair. Add it to the graduation packages. That's
Hmm.
really cool. Yeah, that's a really cool idea. Um, okay. So look, now you got a task set out for you after you get you some dinner, find you some graduation vinyl. So
Yeah.
all right, guys. Well, I appreciate you, Miss Linda. Wait, that's the one question I was about to ask you. Did you enjoy your birthday? Because remember, last Sunday we were celebrating your birthday. Did you have a good
Yes,
birthday?
girl. Yes, I enjoyed the rodeo. I go every year. Oh my God, I had a good time. I always have a good time when I go to the rodeo.
That's
Yes.
so awesome. That is so awesome. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I am glad you had a great birthday.
Mhm.
What she
Yes.
said, pressure feed needles for thread cones, and pressure feed and needles for quilting classes. Okay, okay.
Is that what she said? I think that's what she's saying to put in them little bags. That's a good idea too.
Yes, that is a good idea. That is a very good
Indeed,
idea.
Giselle, thank you. Mm.
Mhm. Yes. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you so much for joining. If you haven't already, please go over. There's a link in the description to our Facebook group. Feel free to join us over there. We are a community of just whatever we're working on. You can definitely post it. So, and if you need help, there's lots of people in there to help you. That sounds like a great time, Miss Linda.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
it
I
was.
know, right? She was over at the rodeo having a good time.
Yes, it was. And then it
Yes.
got a little cold, a little extra cold, so I had to go.
Don't
I
forget,
don't like no
you
cold.
all, if you are looking for your sewing room sign, those are out on my website. And I'm thinking of making one that actually says embroidery as well. So I will have that one updated this week. I got to find a really cute, I want to put a really cute embroidery machine. Hey, Bentley. Look at him.
Miss
Hey,
Sean told him,
Bentley. He
I
like,
don't know
I ain't
who
worried about her. He like, I ain't worried about her.
my snap.
Mm-mm.
Go see about a snap.
So, yes. Well, you all have, glad you, Miss Linda, mine. Oh, March 11th is Miss Ann's birthday. Awesome.
Yes.
So, yes. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. On your way out, if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up, please. That helps the channel out, get out to
Thank you
more
all.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned because there will be a video this week, and it will probably be on the Scan and Cut software. So I'm planning to get
Hey,
that
Miss
out
Robin.
and ready
Mm-hmm.
to go. So you all have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you all. Miss Linda, thanks again for joining
Thank you
and
for inviting
hanging
me.
out with me. As always, guys, go sew something. Have a great week. Talk to you later.
Hey,
Bye.
stop.
Sunday Funday, oh so bright, stitching dreams in morning light, sewing fabric all day long. Thank you, watch us sing along. Great times here under the sun, threads and needles having fun. Live or replay doesn't fade. Appreciate this bond we've made. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties, in our hands the future lies. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threads.